Hello there, my name is Mr. Smardonkey. Welcome to another quarter-final between two magnificent players who made it past the first round. With me is officially Devon.
How did they make it this far? True heroes all.
Impressive. So we're looking at Stifsre playing as the
Himyar?
Himyar against Geats, being played by Moosey over here. He's brought an decently. Well, actually, both players have a pretty neat formation. It looks like Stifsre's almost perfect, actually.
Very neat. Yeah, Stifsre's formation, symmetry-wise, nearly perfect. I'm just checking it for symmetry on the other axis. It's pretty symmetrical as well. The only possible complaint I can say is that his general could be one or two men over to the left.
Yeah.
To make it slightly better, but otherwise, and his archer line slightly extends past the end of his left, but doesn't reach all the way up to his right. So the archers need to be like one or two to the right, the general one or two to the left, and then he'd be guaranteed to win. But I guess he's going to lose because he's messed it up big time. Unless Moosey's made an even bigger mistake.
Moosey's cavalry is nowhere near to be seen on the right side, whereas on the left side it's right next to his line.
Oh, good point. Okay,
right.
He's thrown the game at this very early stage. Big mistake.
It's very clear. Anyway, we'll have a quick look at the armies. So archer-wise, we've got a bunch of Nordic bows. Nothing really special there. We got two Nordic pikemen. A whole line of Nordic axe warriors, which we've seen destroy units before in the past. We got some Nordic horse lords on both sides, which have the massive cavalry bonus against cavalry, and then a general.
How's that bonus against cavalry going to match with the camels in their bonus against cavalry?
I think we joked about this before. I assume it still works against camels.
Yeah, it seemed like it doesn't apply to camels, but it must do. Surely it must do.
And on your line, obviously, camels. What else have you got there?
Yeah, the flanks, 3 sets of camels on each side, so less cavalry than Moosey, but his cavalry is camel-based, which might give him some form of advantage. You haven't quite worked that out. And the front line, a huge loose blob of Asham, some light archers. These guys with the shields that we saw previously.
Yeah, he's
pretty nice. Their special animation. And for his main line, he hasn't brought the usual Kolet Shulatai, whatever the whispering. Today, it's another different word. Let's see, it's Sanogurim. So it's pretty similar looking unit in terms of its stats. It's a medium melee sword unit, but it just looks very shiny. It's got a very unique shield that I don't think I've seen other units in the game using.
Yeah, they look really awesome.
So that's pretty special. And they have only 7 charge bonus, so basically they're a standing still type of unit. Very high damage and defense.
Yeah.
So we'll see what he's going to choose to do with them. I assume they probably have shield wall, yeah they do, and the like. And a general sitting at the back, just a desert warlord. So nice, vaguely symmetrical formations from both teams. They've both got a sort of similar composition. Line of inf, line of ranged, cav on the flanks.
Need to mention, of course, we are playing once again on Cobblestone.
Oh,
I love this map.
It wouldn't be a tournament battle without the Cobblestone map. They have chosen the unfair alignment, so Stifsre gets to be uphill for this battle, only very slightly. But especially at the back of the map, he can be very uphill compared to Moosey. And he does have an army that favours standing still, so we see if he chooses to sit on that hill.
Well, it is only a 5-minute battle, so I imagine
it looks like it's a rush battle, yep, from the timer.
Anyway, let's find out how rushy it really is.
Let's rush in. In 3, 2, 1, fight! Not rushing at all yet. Any second. Oh, here we go. Stifsre is rushing forwards.
Indeed.
He's rushing.
Here goes
Moosey's going forwards as well. They're going to meet in the middle. Looks like the middle's approximately flat. Stifsre would still be slightly uphill, but probably the stat changes you'd get from that would be like minimal. Are they going to rush so far forwards that they're probably going to have to stop? Oh, yeah, Stifsre's stopping now. I was going to say they're going to rush far enough forward that they're both well into each other's missile range. So it depends if they're going to have a skirmish in this battle. From the time limit, we might guess they don't.
Yeah, probably not too long anyway.
Not a big one. Stifsre's going to have the big advantage if they do.
I think the Nordic axe warriors are just going to charge straight in there. I think
something tells me yes, they're going to go for it.
Doesn't want to sit there very long.
In merrily.
It's an interesting situation though, where he's got a whole bunch of very offensive units in the Nordic axe warriors, and then he has 2 random.
The 2 pikes. They're going to be hard to
the most defensive unit in the game,
like sitting on their own on the flank.
Yeah, maybe they're going to try and support the cavalry with them or something.
Maybe that was to defend against cavalry attacks on the flanks of the axemen, that's what he's thinking. So he'll just sort of move them up vaguely on the flanks, but not attack with them. Just they can't get rear flanked. So it looks like an archer battle might be about to start here.
Indeed, he's going to go 3v4.
Moosey's moving up, but surely he's moving into a disadvantageous situation. So I wonder what he's thinking. He's not focusing down any of the units, they're all just doing one-on-one duels. Stiffs are using fire arrows for some reason. And yeah, there they go, they're pulling out their shields.
They are both in loose formation, so this is going to be a very exciting initial skirmish.
I can't. Now there's only 3 minutes left. Like, the actual engagement must be over instantly, so we've got to watch very closely.
I reckon the reason he did that is he wanted to get the attention of the archers and make sure that Stifsre archers are going to be firing at the enemy archers rather than switching targets to his axes.
I see, yeah, so it'd force Stifsre to micro if you wanted to hit them. But we've got a cavalry engagement on the side. The camels are charging into the cav. Cav almost stationary, just about counter-charging at the last second. Looks like he's going to get all of them, but that one's... Yeah, he did get all of them. Moosey was trying to flank, but just about failed. Perhaps he'll do it on the other side, though. It looks like he may successfully flank on the other side.
Oh, Moosey's not responding at all. Oh, he just responded
saw it at the last possible second.
No charge bonus there already, but the axes are still setting still as well. He's just letting them get fired upon right now.
Oh, needs to pay attention. Remember last time Moosey stood still for a very long time. Maybe he doesn't really pay attention when he's playing the battles. He did get a rear attack on the camels.
He was at a LAN party when he was doing this, so he's apparently charged every unit into the center Shanagorim.
Oh yeah, okay, so they're focusing down, they're forming a shield wall to receive it by the looks of things, they aren't just getting out of the way.
Oh, there you go, he's switching targets now.
He's going to be slightly more efficient. All looks good. Who's winning in this camel-cav battle?
He's putting the pikes on his left flank into the armored camel warriors, but there's a Shanagorim right behind it. He's going to get full-on flanked as a pike unit, and that's not the way you want to have it.
They love it. Yeah, they're having a bad day over there. Goodbye, pikes.
The Nordic pike unit.
But how are the Axes going to do against the main infantry line? The main infantry line is losing decisively.
Yeah, they are getting absolutely slaughtered by those Nordic Axe warriors.
They are just going to hack right through them, by the looks of things. I think that's why this battle is so short. I think he's just going to lose all his infantry in the first minute of the engagement here.
Yeah.
Guess there's not much you can do about this situation. All your men died because they sucked. Oh, right.
And then the camel fights look like they're not being won by him either.
Yeah, they're sort of outflanking on with just the one unit that Moosey got. Seems to be enough. But the camels have really low morale as well, so they're easy to route to rear attacks.
Main line is starting to flee all over the place.
Yeah, he's smashed through.
Nordic raid leader's getting in there as well now, just as a...
He's just going to smash through.
Absolutely sure he's going to win that.
Okay, so how is Stifsre's general going to react to this site? He's seen his main line just disappear. He's going to go in. He's charging. Oh,
here we go.
He is not going to have this. He's not going down without a fight. He slams in. Is he going to rout that unit? Possibly. He might take one unit with him.
He has 4 units surrounding him right now, though, so...
He's going to get very surrounded very quickly.
Oh, the archers firing in the back there.
Archers, danger close fire arrows. Fire arrows give them the bonus against cavalry, so he's hitting his own horsemen with that. All good stuff. Meanwhile, the flanks are exploding. At least that flank's exploding. This flank holding a little bit on Stifsre's left, but looks like that does not matter at this stage.
2 units ready to...
Moosey's obliterated on his own left. Just rushing through with all those cav, and those archers are going to have a bad day right now. Will those shields save them from being run over by the horses? Possibly not.
Throw their shields. Do it.
They might be able to do something. Yeah, like throw it in the horse's face, but they didn't think of that.
Shield slam them, come on.
So Stifsre is disengaged with his general. Neither side lost the general. Oh, he called it. He called it.
There was 8 seconds left on the clock. I feel like I'm being cheated by the gamer.
Oh, what happened in those 8 seconds?
I was excited to see those final... Yeah, exactly. I was excited to see those final 8 seconds.
Moosey hacked it so the replay would end before the battle finished. That must be what's going on here.
Well, see, this is once again another case of defensive versus offensive units in multiplayer. It just doesn't work going for defensive. You have to go offensive. Like it's all about killing the opponent as fast as possible, because with like even if his units were like the most defensive unit in the game, they're gonna get hacked apart, and you don't have enough time to flank around the cavalry because you've got to win that cavalry battle first. In this case, that didn't even happen. But even if he did win that, to flank around in the back, it would have been too late.
Yeah, I guess he needed fewer archers because they just didn't help in this battle, and perhaps brought more camels instead.
Perhaps, yeah. I feel like slingers generally are better anyway. Like I feel like archers in multiplayer, they're just never good enough. slingers seem to be the deciding factor sometimes, whereas archers are just like this minor.
And that's kind of the same thing, because slingers are all about doing lots of damage in a very quick period of time. And since most battles only last 1 or 2 minutes in terms of the actual action phase, that
So the
units with high damage are so valuable.
The battles we've seen that are like 14 minutes long are mostly like 10 minutes of walking towards each other.
Yeah, it's just because they couldn't work out what to do.
Exactly. But yeah, that was that. That was not the last one that we're going to see. There's one more that's coming tomorrow. Overkill versus...
that guy, that prince from Prussia.
Prince of Prussia. Prince of Prussia.
Prince of Persia. I think it's Prince of Persia.
Persian princess. Anyway, so that's going to be... We're going to see that one tomorrow. And yeah,
so it's going to be exciting. Moosey, we know you cheated, but we're still going to let you through to the next round.
You were saying that Stifsre is going to win
That's
that one.
That's a good point. Is my theory broken by this? Yeah, Moosey did have the worst formation.
This isn't conclusive. It was fairly symmetrical, so maybe it was a glitch in the system or something.
Well, we know that battle replay didn't end, so we can't be sure that this battle ended how it really did. So I'm going to put that in the maybe pile on my experiment. That it doesn't prove either side. We'll have to just wait for more data on this one.
Indeed. Well, maybe we'll find out tomorrow.
Hopefully tomorrow we'll have a nice clear-cut answer to how your deployment completely determines your outcome.
Until then, thank you all very much for watching. Have a good day and goodbye.
See you then.